Hi everybody, welcome back to Nature Kids, and today I'll be doing grade 9 Health and Physical Education English Medium lesson 8, and the topic for today's lesson is let us train for relay races. So now, without wasting any more time, let's get started with the lesson. Relay race is a team event in athletics. Four runners run one after another while passing a baton. Success depends on the speed of the runners and correct baton changing. Good practice and teamwork are important. In this lesson, you will learn baton passing methods such as up sweeping, down sweeping, inside changing, outside change, mixed change, visual pass, and non-visual pass. Now we can learn about baton change techniques. There are two baton changing techniques in relay racing: up sweep technique, down sweep technique, up sweep technique. In the up sweep technique, the runner gives the baton, passes it upwards. The receiving runner stretches the hand backward with the palm facing down and catches the baton. Down sweep technique. In the down sweep technique, the giver sweeps the baton down. The receiver stretches his hand behind the turning palm of the hand upwards and gets hold of the baton. Baton change can once again be divided into three types based on side of the body from which the receiver receives the baton: inside pass, outside pass, and mixed. Inside pass. In the inside pass method, the receiver receives the baton in his/her left hand on the side of the track. The giver carries the baton in his/her right hand. Outside pass. In the outside pass method, the receiver receives the baton in his/her right hand on the outside of the track. The giver carries the baton in his/her left hand. Mixed pass. In a mixed pass, the baton is changed during both the inside pass and the outside pass in turns. This method is suitable for a 4 to 100 meter relay race on a 400-meter track. There are two ways of passing the baton in relay races: visual pass and non-visual pass. Visual pass. In the visual pass technique, the receiver looks at the baton while receiving it. The receiver keeps the palm facing upwards to take the baton. This method is used in 4 to 400 meter relay races and longer distances. Non-visual pass. If the receiver takes the baton without looking at the baton in a relay race, it is called the non-visual technique. This method is used for short distance relay races, namely 4 to 100 meter races and 4 to 200 meter races. Now we can talk about some rules for baton change. So rules for baton exchange in relay races are: the baton should be passed directly from hand to hand. If the baton falls, the runner who dropped it should pick it up. Runners should not block or disturb other lanes. The baton must be carried by hand throughout the race. The baton should be exchanged only on the exchange zone. So practically, if you don't exchange it, or you do it a little early in the exchange zone, you get disqualified. And here's a picture diagram in your book. So as you can see, C and B, that's the baton exchange zone. So if you do it here, that means you're disqualified, and if you do it here, you're also disqualified. And this is the way you run, so you do not run backwards. Anyway, and this B to A is the acceleration zone. So the summary for today's lesson is: this is all the stuff that we just learned, just jumbled up into a big paragraph. Anyway, out of athletic events, the relay race can be called a team event. Baton change is a very important factor in relay races. There are two techniques of baton change, namely the up sweep technique and the down sweep technique. Based on the direction the baton is swept when changing, baton change can be divided into three types, namely inside pass, outside pass, and the mixed pass based on the side of the body from which the receiver takes the baton. In relay races, baton change is done in two ways, namely the visual pass and the non-visual pass. As appropriate for the event, you should engage in practicing activities for successful baton change. So that's all for today, guys. Like and subscribe like normal. It makes me happy and not depressed. Anyway, out of the question of that, I'll be sending my next video about the next lesson in a couple of days. I need a break. Anyway, until then, bye.